We're live, Chris.
We're live. Hurry up, Chris.
1928.
It's 1928.
Well, just let me turn the phone down as well.
We just turned the light on because it's quite light outside, but it's actually a bit darker on the screen.
Now, red circle energy.
That'll just be saying, watch now.
Okay.
That phone will fit.
So, welcome to episode 6 of At Home with the Fishers, the Maker Central Aftermath episode. So, this weekend...
Ay caramba. What a weekend. Flipping heck. In fact, can I just really just get a couple of things straight away? So like I said, huge thanks to Axminster Tools and Machinery for looking after us so well this weekend. Huge support, and they financed us being there. So really without them, it would have been very costly to us to go. So thank you so very much to sort of like working around the stand. We had Colwyn, who was teaching rookies to turn. So Colwyn's a master turner. Then you have master craftsman and skill centre manager Craig Steele, who was doing routing, I think, with Jason Breach, who's a master turner as well. You've got Ben and Chris around the other side doing pyro. Part of the team was AWGB President Phil Irons. Yeah, he was there with Axminster doing bowl coring and woodcut stuff. There was Megan, who was helping out with Brimark, which is a part of the Axminster group.
And she was kind of floating, wasn't she?
Megan.
Between Arbotech, Proxon and Tormek, I think, was she?
Yeah. Hi, Megan. Thank you so very much. I can't remember the name of the guy that was manning the Axminster shop there. Flipping heck.
I think he was from Nuneaton, was he?
Yeah.
The guy from Nuneaton.
Yeah, sorry, the guy from Nuneaton.
And also the guy that was doing the video as well for
Martin, one of Axminster's directors. I don't mean camera directors, I mean one of the big chiefs, director. So Martin, he was doing some video work and live Instagram, and so thank you very much, Martin. It was great hanging out with all of you.
He did quite a bit of video, so I'm hoping that'll appear somewhere, because I didn't see it. I didn't see it loud. And no sound, guys. Anybody else having trouble with sound? Let me just type that, because if you can't hear us, it's no good. Let me just see. Can you all hear us? Okay.
Well, just don't talk till you get a reply.
We'll just talk amongst yourself then. Okay, at my end, says Wagger. So let's just say hello to everybody. So we've got Wayne the Woodturner. Hi, Wayne. Wagger says, hi, you three. Hope you've recouped.
No, far from it. We're just beginning to feel tired now, Wagger.
Yeah. About 6 o'clock, it was.
We
hit the wall.
We just had dinner, and we're sort of like getting a bit comfy here, so we need to get up and put the bins out and wash the pots, stimulate some energy.
So Leona says, hi guys, Leona and Steve here. We're in the car waiting on the ferry. Chris, I got sorted at Axminster. Thank you so much.
Oh right, did you manage to get family and friends discount? That'd be cool if you got a bit of a wedge knocked off.
Anyway, I hope you can hear. You're saying no sound. Let me see. Got sound here, says Wayne the Woodturner. Wood turning by Alan Scannell. Hey guys, great meeting you at the weekend.
Hi Alan.
No, Leona's okay now. Everybody's okay. T+G making. Hi
guys.
Great to have you here.
Yeah, wonderful talking to you, and so glad everything's going well with the making journey and the wood turning. It's really cool to catch up with you guys again, T&G.
Stephen Clulo, which is Harry's dad.
Yeah, hi Steve.
He can hear us fine. Blue Light Turner creating shavings since 2016. He says evening, guys.
Evening.
Leona says, yeah, got a discount. The lathes in the car, and it's on its way to its forever home now.
The lathes in the car, and the car axle is on the ground because it's quite.
How's Steve loving you now?
Yeah. Just remember, Leona, to flutter your eyelashes and say, "Can you help me, Steve?" when you get back. So yeah. Yeah,
we're very grateful to Axminster for having us. They really looked after us, and it was great to spend time with them as well.
Have our evening meal with them and having a laugh around the table, and
and they made it possible really for you to be there and to demo, which was a great opportunity.
Yeah, I had so much fun, and what surprised me as well. Each demo was an hour and a half.
Yeah,
and I finished every demo bang on time.
Yeah,
with maybe a minute or two to spare.
I suppose it's a good time frame, really. An hour and a half. It's not too rushed, but it means you can get something
just enough time. But you have to factor that in when you're doing a demo. But that's it was just enough time. But I'm feeling a bit ruined now after 6 demos over the weekend.
Yeah.
But while you're doing it, you're having so much fun. The adrenaline carries you through.
Yeah.
And all the amazing people.
Steve's tired. It's been a long drive, and he needs to go to the toilet. Okay. So, you also did some pen turning on Make with Makers.
Yes. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I promised the guys that I'd do 2 pens, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, and simple Sierra pens just to keep the time short, because I knew that right after I'd done those pens, I needed to be back with Axminster to do another demo in the afternoon. So yeah, 2 simple Sierra pens. I'd prepared the cherry pen blanks in advance at home again, just to save time. And again, it was really nice to talk to the people as they watched that, so they saw me turn the pen and assemble it. So hopefully those pens either have gone to some worthy people or are going to. So that's really cool. It was nice to do that for Richard and Hippie Noodle, Steve Twydell.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was great. And Jamie Page was hanging out there when we got there. And just while I think on Jamie Page again, once again, my friend, thank you so very much with the scroll saw, highly tactile and sensory picture of his lordship Bamba. And can I just say, when that was brought to us when we were packing up yesterday, the Axminster boys were chuffing blown away with that, mate. They went, who did that? They all said, oh, was that done on a laser? I said, no, it was done by Jamie Page on a scroll saw. Absolutely gobsmacked they were. So thank you so very much. Yes, I've had a good feel of it, and it's when we can work out where we're going to hang it.
It's going to have pride of place.
Yes.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, so thank you, Jamie. Big hug, man. And it was great talking to you at Makers Central. Yeah, epic.
So let me just catch up with some comments. Steve says he's going to send you the bill for destroying the stand. Prickly Sauce says, hi, guys. Blue Light Turner, creating shavings since 2016, says, really pleased got to meet you, Chris and Bamba. Was my highlight of the show, as I've said in my video. Oh, right.
Okay, well, we'll track that
I think
down.
I might have seen the video. I can't remember. I've sort of flicked through a few things today, but not had any sound on. So we're going to have a catch up with everything. Everybody said wow about the Bamba picture. Yeah, Wood Turning by Alan Scannell says it is smashing. He is a wizard on that scroll saw. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, when I was at the stand with Richard and Steve and Hippie Noodle, I stood there and part of the stand collapsed and fell on my head, and it was one of the horizontal cross beams.
Yeah, the one with the stand name and number on.
And yeah, probably to just pick it up and feel it go. There's not much weight in that, but when it's falling from 7.5, 8 foot, which is about the same height as Richard Morley, when that it hit me on the head, a glancing blow, and then it scared the life out of me. And then it sort of like hit another guy as well next to me.
Yeah.
So no harm, no foul. So no injury, no sickness or headaches or anything from it. It just scared me, which it will do, won't it? Just stood there and then you thunk on your head. So that happened. So that was cool. That was the only injury from the weekend. So what do we need to do? Oh, can I just mention one more thing? It's just popped into my head. Pretty conspicuous by his absence, really. A guy that's pretty much everywhere at every show. I'd just like to send our best wishes still to James Barry, who normally attends these shows. Is a great guy. I think he's amazing, and his diamond technology is amazing, and he's always a very popular guy at the shows and in the bar in the evening. And I like him immensely, and it was sad that he wasn't there, but he's probably still convalescing from his illness that I think really nearly took his life. He's very, very severely ill, in a coma and everything for a while. So if you hear this, James, I don't know where you are, but wherever you are, man, big hug and lots of peace to you, and I hope you continue to get stronger and healthier. But you were missed. I was thinking about you. So speak to you soon, James.
We missed David, Richard, Duly, and Torva as well.
Dr. D and Torva.
Yeah, David hasn't been 100% recently, so he wasn't able to come. But he was there last year, and he spent a lot of time with us. Well, they both, Torva and David, did. And David looked after Bamba and. So you all know David, Julie, Dr. D, him and his partner Torva live in Jutland in Denmark. So again, someone else that's been quite poorly of late. But our thoughts are with you guys, and hopefully you get to watch many great videos and listen to a lot of audio and stuff like that. But anyway, just thought I'd give them a mention. Cool. Prickly Sauce says thick skull.
No sense, no feeling. That's what they say.
The other people that we want to say thank you to, Nick Zametti and his team as well, for putting on an absolutely cracking event. We're hoping, there's been this rumor going around that this year's was the last Maker Central, but we're really hoping that there'll be a Maker Central in 2020. But it is a massive job putting on an event like that. And it was awesome.
Huge thanks, Nick, and it was great to speak to you more than a lot of people got a chance to speak to you last year. But that was good on you, mate, because you did say you're going to get around and talk to people better this year, which you did, and I got a hug off him and thanked him for my shout out. So wonderful event, Nick. Thank you to you, all your team, and our friend on the team, Harry, who we love immensely too. So thank you so very much, Nick, and hopefully you're inspired to carry on the event, because it really is truly an amazing experience for everyone involved. So cheers, Nick.
And talking of Harry's,
little Harry, yes, let's talk of our dear friend Harry.
Our adopted son, I think.
I
did offer, but Steve said that he wasn't going to do that. So,
you got to try, haven't
you?
So Harry, it was lovely hanging out with you again, mate. Again, once you blow my mind again with your inquisitive nature, your sensitivity, your intelligence. Sometimes it's like talking to an old man. You're that clever, mate. So thanks, and thanks again for hanging out with Bamba. He loves you a lot, and he never forgets. So Bamba knows exactly who you are, and Bamba, I'm sure Bamba loves you, and he's missing you. So thanks, pal.
Harry was doing I let him hold Bamba's lead, and he was looking after Bamba, and he was doing commands, sort of getting him to sit and lie down, play dead, and then we gave some treats as well. He was just absolutely awesome. He's a complete natural. And I know that they went to sponsor a guide dog as well.
Yeah.
So, Harry, so lovely to see you, and we can't wait to see you soon.
Yeah.
And of course, Wagger and
Yeah,
Ash
of course,
and
our
Chloe.
very, very, very dear friends from Leicester. Yeah, and we're including Steve and Harry in this as well, and Emlyn, the Potter Posse, you're all included. Our very, very dear friend Wagger, his wife Pam couldn't be there, but hi Pam. Wagger, we love you very, very dearly. And Ashton, you're a top bloke, Ashton, you know that. And Chloe, happy birthday again, Chloe. Glad you liked the gift. It was amazing. Still blown away by the amazing friends we've got, and these are friends for life, the keepers, that's for sure.
So let me see what else we've got. Adam Quincy says, hello, Chris and Nicola. It was lovely to see you at the weekend.
Adam, we've been talking about you today, mate. So sorry I was in the middle of demoing, and we felt a bit guilty for not having more time with you and your missus, but it's just sort of like how it is. And last year I was 2 demos and mainly more time to mull around, but this year I was pretty busy. So we love you, Adam, and thank you so very much for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the show. I'll never forget that Nicola says, you're very similar looking to David Draymond. So that works for me, pal. So so thanks for coming, and at least we got a chance to say hi. So
we were talking today because it's kind of quite full on when you're doing demos, and I was trying to make sure that Chris was on time and ferrying him between the 2 different stands, making sure that we had drinks and Chris had something to eat, and you kind of end up a bit spaced out. So sometimes people were talking to me. It was, I was sort of, my mind was on watching Chris and making sure we were on track and trying to talk to people as well. So it was, we would have loved to have had more time to talk to people. And there were a few people who came who, just because of the timing of visiting the stand, we didn't really get much chance to have much of a conversation with. So that's that was the only thing really, wasn't it? We would have loved to have done that. And there were people on some of the stands, like our friends on Yorkshire Grit and Martin Saban-Smith. We didn't really see much of them, did we?
No, we did touch base with Glyn and Joe and Mike Wall on Yorkshire Grit, and we swung by past Martin going elsewhere and said hello. He was in the middle of a demonstration, but he popped around at the end of the day yesterday, and he said he'd really enjoyed it. He'd been busy. He knew that we'd been busy. So Martin Saban-Smith did say he'll when he's sort of like got back to whatever you call normality, Martin, flipping heck. But he said he'll give me a ring soon, and we can have a chat and catch up. So
the Blue Light Turner creating shaving since 2016 says, let's do a hashtag MC to get a hashtag MC 2020 trending. It may work. Steve, Harry's dad, says he said he's got 2 sets of parents now. Wood Turning by Alan Scannell says, it's very hard to get to catch everyone. I was meeting people in the airport when I got back that I didn't see all weekend.
Wow.
Adam Quincy says, don't worry about that, my friend. I fully understand. I'm just glad I got to have a quick chat with you both. Love to you both.
And just while I think on, actually, for those of you that don't know, it's Nick Agar's birthday today. The amazing talent that is Nick Agar, amazing wood turning artist. And you know that he's moved to America now. He's living in Georgia permanently, so he can really live the dream. Anyway, I've just texted him, and wished him happy birthday. And he's texted back Nick Agar and said, "Thank you, my friends. It means a lot to me." So Nick Agar's birthday today. So
happy birthday, Nick.
Keep doing what you do, Nick, and one of the world's great wood turning talents. So yeah, spending the day with him was just, an amazing dream come true. So
right then. So what shall we talk about next? Anything in particular?
Well,
that you
we need
want
to
do?
start. We need to start sort of like crediting the people that gave us some amazing gifts and mementos. But as we're doing this, we're just going to carry on talking as well, aren't we,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So Nicola's got the majority of things.
Well, let me just go through our stickers. I managed to get a few stickers. So, of course, we've got the Axminster Skill Centre sticker, which I hope quite a few of you got. We've got Borg 3D, Everyone is a Maker. This was that young man from Malta who we chatted to at the Hilton. Ross Co Makes, that's a nice one. We've got Woohoo, Wood Turning by Alan Scannell. Something from the Shed. We've got KK Make and VK Makes.
Oh yeah, Carol and his daughter.
Yeah, so this is Carol with a K.
Yeah.
What does he do, Chris?
He's a maker and woodturner, and
but this is his daughter. So this is, I think she's called Vicky. VK Makes. She's on Instagram. It'd be lovely if you could follow her if you'd like to. So it's VK Makes. So that's what it looks like. Got a Nick Zametti. Tom Bennett Makes. We've got the Blue Light Turner. These are all going on Chris's board in his workshop. And we've got the Duck Man. I'm not sure what his name was, but I kept seeing these, and finally I managed to track him down. He's an Australian guy. So I've got a duck. Now this one, I love this one, but I have absolutely no idea who this belongs to. So it's sort of a pirate thing with a bit of a skull head going on at the top. So if anybody knows who that was, we've got Sparky 415, Everything's Adjustable. I met him. I don't know if you spoke to him. I'm not sure. I met him,
I met him
in the Hilton.
Yeah.
And he had this great leather pouch on the side, and he had sort of pens and stuff like that. And he said it was an old British Telecom tool pouch. So we got talking because I said, "Oh, I like that." This is some more of his as well. And then we've got Tinkerneering, another Nick Zametti. Multi-Tool Products, yet another Nick Zametti. Dave G Designs. Leona Faye Woodturning. And then we've got Lewin Design. I don't know how you pronounce that, but I just make it up as I go along. We've got AH Bespoke. And then that's Maggie Billiot. So those are all the stickers that I got.
Yeah, so thank you very much, guys. They'll be going on the sticker board in the workshop. So yeah, it was really cool.
So David Duly says, "Good evening, everyone." David, we've just been talking about you and Tova.
Yeah, where were you, David? You were missed.
Prickly Sauce says, "VK Rocks had a lovely maker coin from her and KK Makes." Dan Brent is his name. Is that the pirate sticker? Wood Turning by Alan. Afraid I have to run. Guys, was a really great weekend. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you,
There'll
Alan.
be a recording, so listen anytime. But great to meet you too. Hope you have a huge sticker board. Yeah,
cool.
So let's talk about Prickly Sauce then.
Right, okay, let me just make sure I've got his logo there the right way. Hope you've seen that. So Prickly Sauce, Now, he recently tried a bit of wood turning with some gaffer taped goggles on, so he was blind, and this was a mini rolling pin that he managed to do. Let me just rotate that till this, I'll make sure it's there. So, yeah, very, very, very admirable first attempts there, and he spent a few minutes in the world of the blind. So, yeah. So we're gonna put that in the workshop as a memento. But you know, it's not bad at all. So at least you've got some idea of what I go through. You know, every minute of the day, not just wood turning, but having some blindfold on or taped up goggles, you get an idea as to what it's like being blind. So thank you very much for that lovely memento. Going in the workshop, excellente.
Oh, the duck is Dan Brent. Thanks for that.
All right, okay.
And also you got this.
Oh yes, lovely, and it's been made to be tactile, so you can feel the letters, and obviously you know that's a drill. So lovely sticker there, very high quality and tactile. Cool.
Yeah, it's nice. That.
Yeah, it's very good.
So I should just put that over here. And we also we got some did a maker's coin swap with prickly sauce. So I like these little what do you call these wage packets that he put his coins in. Now, because I'm a bit sad, I didn't open this till I got home because I wanted to cut the top with a knife so that it was nice and straight. So I've only just opened this today. So it's got a sort of fist bump make in it, and this lovely where are we? There we are. What do you call that? Segmented? Is
it?
It's different woods. So I think it would be segmented. So yeah, that's a prickly coin. So yeah, that's great. I love that.
Yeah,
so I just put it neatly back in the envelope.
There is a universe's worth of talent at that show.
Yeah, he says rip it apart. No, I can't do that. I just cannot do that.
No, basically it's office stationery that, and no.
Yeah, that's not happening. Well, Prickly Sauce, he helps you a lot, didn't he, with the subscribers on YouTube?
Yeah, he's given me a great shout out. He's given me lots of support lately.
Lots of really top ideas for things that we can tweak on Chris's YouTube channel, the Blind Woodturner. So yeah, we're really grateful, and it was great to meet up with you and
feel EDC 3.1.
Yes, yeah.
It is so like Apollo Luna inspired backpack. So yeah, really cool backpack that. Yeah, very clever. So what else have we got?
So I went over to the Jenni Swiss maker truck. So this is the paper bag envelope, and this is what I printed, and he signed it down here. So I was quite pleased with that because, as you know, I love stationery. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So that goes in that envelope.
I'm just holding something here now. This is from Joe Kirchmer. Joe makes now. Used to be Joe Kirchmer, but he's seen a rise in subscribers since he simplified it to Joe makes. So he's got a new CNC. So he'd made me this lovely Blind Woodturner logo. Thank you very much. Again, very tactile, so I can feel every letter and the image. So thank you, Joe. Great talking to you again, my friend. Absolutely wonderful guy, Joe Kirchmer. And yeah, I think there'll be more to come from me and Joe.
And it's got a little inset here so that you can hang it on a nail. Yeah. So Yeah, that I presume that's going to go in the workshop.
Yeah, it'll go in the workshop. Yeah. It's
But
great.
yeah, it's very cool. This was his first project, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that's christened his new CNC,
yeah,
which is pretty cool. Joe was on Dremel's stand, wasn't he?
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
that's cool. Very cool.
So Prickly says my best moment of the show was hanging out with you guys, having a cup of tea. Oh,
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, I didn't want to get up and carry on working after that. So that was, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the first sit down drink we had, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's
all
the
weekend.
first sit down and the first cup of tea we'd had of the weekend. Yeah, it was well overdue.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was cool.
It was that those were the sort of moments that we could have done with more of, really.
Yeah.
But it's just so hard fitting them in. But yeah, it was lovely to talk to you as well, and we're so glad that we could spend.
There's
some
so
time
many
with
people that are welcome here anytime.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't just turn up because
we might not be
here.
We might be on
but
demos.
There's so many people that we would love to have up here as friends and hang out. And I'm sure we'll get round to having lots of our friends up here in the future. So that's cool because we did invite a few people up, but I'm sure that'll grow. I'm just holding here.
Well, it's good timing because Dave the Wood Barber says, sorry, I'm late.
Oh, yeah. I was just feeling your your very first ever goblet? And he sort of like was surreptitious in the fact that he said, oh, if you could have something made by a newbie turner, what would it be? And I said, oh, it's like a medieval feeling goblet. And this turned up at Maker Central. You know what, Dave? That's a very, very good goblet. And I think you've met the brief there. The more I hold it, the more I think, yeah, that would not look out of place at all 1,000 years ago. And it's a lovely, lovely shape. So well done, sir. Very good first goblet. And if that's your first attempt, flipping out, you'll be turning out some beautiful goblets in the future.
You say his very first one.
Yeah. No,
I like the shape at the
shape's
top.
really
I like
cool.
This sort of bit of this
chamfered.
It's the chamfer. I like the chamfer. I just like that shape, and it is very tactile and
yeah, great first
and
goblet.
also textured on the bottom.
Yeah, lots of textured rings.
You can see that terribly well, but it's textured on the bottom.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So, do you know what wood it was?
I can't. He probably told me, but I can't remember. I'm trying to think out. Does it smell like a bit of sapele or mahogany or something like that?
Yeah, it's a nice piece of wood. It feels very nice. So yeah, lovely.
Very cool.
Put that there. And I was also very lucky too. Dave made this for me. This lovely pen. And it's milliput.
Yeah.
And it's white with terracotta. So that's a really nice pen for my collection, and it feels very nice in the hand as well. But yeah, that's absolutely lovely, and I shall enjoy using that, as I will all the gifts that I've had, which we'll talk about as we go. But yeah,
why don't well, after talking about that, you can carry on and discuss the
okay.
You might as well stick with the pen theme.
The pen theme. Yes, Dave, very happy. Thank you so much. And it was great to meet you, as it was everybody that we saw. So this one is also milliput, and this is a blend to make a peach pen. And this is from T+G Making. Again, thank you so much for this. This is lovely as well. And this, it feels very nice in the hand. And it's a good job that there are 7 days in the week, because I could have a different pen every day.
Well, we used to joke, oh, it'd be nice if you had a pen for every day of the week. Nicola's pretty much got a pen for every day of the year now.
Yeah, well, yeah, I always really appreciate handmade things, and if you give me pens, well, that's a
win.
surefire winner.
Mm.
But yeah, I really do appreciate you taking the time to make
And
these.
I've had a feel of all of these pens as well, guys. So thank you so very much. And yeah, great that you're all loving pen making and turning. So yeah, it's lots of fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
I really do
like
like.
Fun for me.
Yeah, I really like making pens as well. It's very addictive.
So the next pen is an olive wood pen, and this is lovely as well. It does help to get it in the camera. This was made very kindly for me by Wayne the Woodturner, and this is lovely too. And I do love olive wood, this, I think, is that Taylor's Mirfield?
It feels like a Zeta kit.
Is
yeah,
it a Zeta?
Mm.
This is a Taylor's Mirfield, and this is very nice too. But Wayne, thank you very much. I'm going to enjoy using this as well. That's why you fell for Chris. He is also handmade. No, you see, the reason why I fell for Chris was because he could make pens too.
There you go. She just wanted me for me turning.
Wayne is a pen making master. Well, yeah, I agree. And, I think you all are. These pens are beautiful.
And bearing in mind, some of these pens are made by, rookies, so if this is what they're doing at the start of their wood turning careers, the future's looking very bright and rosy for them as far as turning goes. I
think with handmade pens as well, I mean, this is so tactile, it's so smooth, and it's, when I use things like this, it's just remembering who's made it for me, and where we were, and it means such a lot. So the next one is a pen made by Maggie for me. Now you'll have to say what this process is that she did.
So this is HDPE. So Maggie snips up lots and lots of plastic milk bottles, both the main part and the caps.
Yeah.
Cuts them very small, melts them probably in the oven, I'm guessing, and sort of like squishes them into a mold to form a block, and then probably mills the block down into pen blanks, and then turns them into a pen. So it's
this has got some
upcycled milk bottles.
Yeah, so this is quite unusual, and it's got these grooves. But yeah, I've never had a pen like that made out of milk bottle cartons. So yeah, thank you, Maggie, for that. I really appreciate that, and it was nice to speak with you again. And so the next one, and this is the last one. I've done very well with pens. This was for you, really, wasn't it? But I've sort of acquired it.
Yeah. So yeah, although I do use pens, obviously I can't see the effect of the ink, and it's not tactile really. So I thought it would be better used and appreciated. Not that I don't appreciate it. I very much appreciate the skill and the turning that's gone into it. But rather than, just something I pick up from time to time to feel, let's give it to someone that can use it for what it's intended, and Nicola will use it and cherish it.
So this is from Scott, the blue light turner. He's made that for Chris, for us. So yeah, we shall enjoy using these. So these are going to be on my desk, and they'll be used regularly, and I shall think of you all when I use them. So yeah, they're all one-off Swagger says. All great pens. Scott says, you're welcome, guys. You helped me so much with Lily's fundraising. It's one of only 4. Oh, right. Wow.
Yeah.
I am privileged. So yeah, thank you for all the lovely pens.
And Dave G, he made you some trinkets. We're doing a demo down south shortly this summer, and it's the club that Dave goes to. So yeah, Big Dave, really, really nice guy, very bubbly, very chatty, great spirit and energy. So yeah, with demoing at his local club.
Yeah, and he left you a really nice comment.
Yeah, thank you very much
today.
Oh, and just actually while while I think on, yeah, Richard Morley, aka Brain Fizz, had done some slate coasters.
Yeah.
So Nicola and I were lucky enough to get one each, and that's got the Brain Fizz logo etched into it. I'm guessing laser etched. I think he said laser etched. So thank you, Richard, you gigantic man, you.
So
big man, big heart. Thank you.
This is a maker coin from
Dave
G Designs. I'm not sure what wood this is. This is quite a chunky piece of wood.
Yeah. Now he did the old Lichtenberger, Liechtenstein, Lichtenhammerhuden effect, which is basically zapping it with microwaves.
Oh yeah, I thought that was it.
So yeah, it's quite a dare I say it, I don't want to say dangerous, but it's quite a specialized technique, the art of it, and I do know you have to show extreme caution when doing that. So epic, yeah, lovely. I like it's like that the stool that I made when I welded, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pac-Man, wagga wagga wagga.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks, Dave. Yeah,
and we've got this is Chris's keyring. This is a blue one, and I've got a clear one, and it's got his logo on. So yeah, that's cool as well.
It smells really nice. That.
I'm not sure if it's you. It looks a bit like you.
Oh yeah, it could be you because he said it is for you. It's you, and I went, "What? It's for me." Yeah, it is because we made that joke.
Right.
It's you, so it's me. Yes.
So Dave the Wood Barber says, "I'm blushing, but it can't be seen due to the sunburn on my face." Dave, you're going to change your name, Dave the Red-Faced Barber.
Yeah.
He needs his haircut, so his name has changed to Brain Frizz. Saban-Smith says, "I thought there was no episode this week."
Oh no, we said that no. Hi, Si. How'd you get on the forge? Yeah, so yeah, Si, it was great meeting you, my friend, and you did some turning with Colwyn, made a spinning top, and then we met him again when he was about to get hammered, not in the Hilton, at the forge. So yeah, cool, Si. Yeah, it's awesome to meet you.
Leona says, "We just got on the boat. I think it's the remnants of the Titanic. Never seen the like of it. We are in stitches." Hope you've got your armbands on.
Yeah.
Wayne the Woodturner says, "Chris, controversial." Saban-Smith says, "I'm rubbish blacksmith, but turning was cool." Leona, with the weight of the kite, will probably sink.
Yeah.
Dave the Wood Barber says, "Sorry all, I need to get going and clear up my MC loot." Well, thanks for watching and catch up soon. And thank you so much for everything you sent us.
Bye, Dave. Have a great evening, my friend.
So, okay. So, anything else you want to talk about?
Yes, I just want to have a quick chat about the amazing, amazing man that is Sir Jimmy of DiResta. So again,
okay, just a second.
All right, okay. What's that?
That's my bag.
All right, it's
last year. I was gutted because I kept seeing all these people having DiResta sprayed on jeans and bags and clothes, and we ended up getting DiResta sprayed on the back of a Blind Woodturner flyer. So this time I went prepared, and he sprayed that on for me yesterday, and I'm rather chuffed with it. So
yes, yeah. back to Jimmy. I had the opportunity to have some brief little chats with Jimmy, and I even got. Oh yeah. I even got a peck on the cheek off the guy. Well, I said, I love everything you do, Jimmy. And he said, I love you too, man. So he said, I'd give you a kiss, but I was at the Axminster stand. I said, well, go on then. So he gave me a hug and he kissed me on the cheek. So, yeah, like so many millions of other people around the world, the guy is a huge, huge talent, massive inspiration. He gave me an awesome shout out on his channel a couple of months ago whilst he was doing a vlog. He was filming another series, I think, of making it in Hollywood. So while he was in his room at the end of the day shooting, he gave me a shout out. So thank you, Jimmy. It's a dream of mine, many of you know, to get over to America. And I think one of the stops will definitely be Jimmy's farm. And his maker buildings and things like that. I did mention it to him, and he says, well, when you want to come over, let us know and we'll get a lathe put in. So that'd be cool to do some wood turning at Jimmy's place, or Jimmy and Taylor, obviously, and the chickens and the dogs. So thank you so very much, Jimmy. Yeah, you're a huge inspiration. Again, an absolute gentleman, standing meeting and greeting for hours upon hours and hours. You are an absolute legend, and what an ambassador for making it, and and Maker Central. And if you haven't yet seen any of Jimmy's work, people find this podcast, get over to Jimmy DiResta's channel, be amazed, be inspired. And if that guy doesn't get you out, whether or not it's wood turning, welding, fabricating, furniture making, sign making, shop fitting, garden buildings, everything, you name it, that guy can build it. Blacksmithing, absolute amazing guy. So
and I think last year I didn't really know much about Jimmy. I think you talked about him, but
I was always talking about him.
I've not really seen any of his videos, but I've watched him all weekend, just standing with this queue of people, and he just talked to them, and he did that both days. And it wasn't just like, hi, I'll just sign that for you, thanks a lot. It was proper conversations that he was having with everybody. And he also wore your Keep on Turning t-shirt, and it was
that was last year.
That was last year. So he is just an amazing guy.
Well, we did give him some gifts. Jimmy's a lover of visiting the flea markets. He goes there with his dad in New York and goes to this local flea market. So we thought, let's bring the flea market to Jimmy. So I got a collection of some old tools, a vintage wooden spoke shave, an old set of an old wrench. I gave him a lovely metal tin that had some twist drills in it, and obviously you don't get it like this anymore. Everything's in plastic boxes or blister packs, but it was a metal tin, and the tin had stamped letters on it saying what was in the kit and who made it. I think it's the International Twist Drill Company from Sheffield, I think, having felt the lead. So I gave him that. And then I gave him also, because Jimmy loves collecting old stuff, old machinery, old power hammers and bandsaws, loves the restoration side and printing presses. I gave him a pewter. It was about yay big, probably about 6 inches in diameter, 5 or 6. A pewter little side dish that I had, and I got it from an antique shop in Hartington, the village of Hartington in Derbyshire. Dauphin Antiques, and it's from 1699. So I gave that to Jimmy because he loves old stuff. So I thought I'm gonna give Jimmy something really old. So 1699. And, you know, who knows the amount of people that have held that and touched that and the buildings it's been in, where it came from. I can't really say. But I thought it'd be nice with Jimmy's coffee cup on it. So
and the tools used to be my dad's.
But I think some of them belong to your grandfather. You know,
possibly,
that vintage spoke shave.
Yeah.
You know, definitely.
Well, it could have been from my mum's dad, because I know he gave my dad some of his tools, so it's possible. But I just thought, I mean, we've got a lot of my dad's stuff, haven't we, in the workshop, and you use quite a lot.
Yeah.
But I just thought my dad would love it for someone like Jimmy DiResta to have his tools.
So the you know, they're going to be cherished and live on 3,000 miles away.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's Jimmy's love of collecting the old and eclectic, really. So, yeah, we did give him something this year, different from a t-shirt.
Steve says, quick review of the Epsilon ferret. It floats so far anyway. It has green slugs and the captain's last poo on the menu. The bread rolls will make good carving material. And they're just having a chat about whether there's a Maker Central next year. Adam Quincy said he had to go. Take care, both of you, and hope to talk to you soon.
Bye, Adam.
I think he's probably gone now, but so okay. So the other thing was you had a number of blind and visually impaired people came and had a chat.
Yeah, that was really cool. There's a lot more than last year, which is really nice. This is what, you know, we're wanting to achieve, getting more people with either blindness or visual impairment or other disabilities making stuff and in the workshops, and, you know, pushing the envelope and finding out what they can really do, and what better way than making stuff. So yeah, it was great to meet some blind people, and there was, you know, people in wheelchairs all over the place, wasn't there? And, you know, mobility scooters who were coming over saying what an inspiration I am. And, you know, obviously, guys, it's wonderful to hear that. But like I keep saying, and keep saying it to yourself, you know, it's all right saying to me, Chris, you're an inspiration and you're amazing. You are too. Everyone is amazing. And never forget that. And the reason why we all go to makers is because we're all wired the same.
Yeah.
You know, we all find making, whether or not it's the simplest of projects or something quite intricate or, you know, detailed, whether or not you don't do that, but you just love watching or listening to them and get a lot of pleasure and enjoyment out of that. You know, it means we're all wired the same. So, you know,
and I think that's why it works so well. I think that's why it worked so well last year, because people have that same thread that runs through. And even though everybody's coming from different places, different countries, different backgrounds, and they've got other interests, it's that thing that holds it all together. And that's why it's such a vibrant event.
Yeah, and it's really when we went after our dinner with the Axminster team, we went back to the Hilton for a short while and hung out. That's where you get a real sense of the international community, you know, in the middle of demos and turning. Obviously, it wasn't that easy to hear people with the hustle and bustle and the PA going and machinery. So it was strange for me not to be talking non-stop through a demo, but it was just really, really hard to hear anybody and hard for them to hear me. But yeah, you go to the Hilton at night and the place was cram-packed full of amazing people from all over the world.
Yeah.
You know, and one of our favourites as well is Yuval.
Oh,
you know,
Yuval.
You know, and Yuval, he'll always sneak up on me from behind.
Yeah, and he's always telling me not to let you know.
Oh, right. He'll sneak up and then he'll start giving me a massage and a bit of a cuddle. And then I know that's him then. And then we link arms and sing Have a Nagila together. Yeah. So, yeah, he's definitely my favourite Jewish maker.
Yeah.
And I think I've got a bit of Hebrew in me. You know, I want to be an honorary Hebrew maker. So yeah, Yuval, epic to meet you and your sister. So yeah, cool, absolutely cool. Love the guy. It's just, again, what a great soul, what a great friend, Yuval.
Yeah.
So
it was a shame because I think Yuval was demonstrating, wasn't he?
yeah, again, I'm busy.
Didn't
He's
see
busy.
any of it.
Every time we meet, he says, "Oh, I want to buy you a cup of tea, Chris, and have a chat." So yeah, we'll try it later. And no, it was pretty impossible, really.
Yeah.
He was demonstrating, and I was. And when I think back, I was pretty much demonstrating the whole weekend, really.
One thing that we've not mentioned about Mr. DiResta is just before we were leaving, towards the end of Sunday, I still hadn't had my bag sprayed, and I just wanted to make sure that I got it done. So I went over and had a chat with him. He sprayed my bag for me, and then I remembered that we'd not done the Jimmy DiResta thing with him. So he came over and Chris did the Jimmy DiResta thing.
It's my ode to Jimmy.
So I've got it on video. So I will be sharing that.
Do you want me to do it again?
Yeah, go on.
I'll do it now, but there is a video coming of me doing it for Jimmy. So it's my ode to Jimmy and Jimmy's maker videos that he does, sped up. I will listen to Jimmy's videos of that, and I try to work out what tool he's using from the sounds. But anyway, here we go. An ode to Jimmy DiResta.
What makes me laugh is you do all the hand movements as well.
Yeah. So an ode to Jimmy DiResta. So yeah, one of Jimmy's normal videos where he's making something, and it's compressed and sped up. So I listen to that with great interest and try to work out what the hell he's doing. And I'll let you. This is how much of a bloody fan I am. It's one of the only few videos I'll put up with of that nature, because normally it's telling me nothing, that sort of video. Luckily, Jimmy does his vlogs, which are numbered like vlog 77, vlog 80, so I can catch up with what Jimmy's doing via his vlogs. But I love listening to his maker videos and try to work out what's the great man doing there now. Is that welding? Is it grinding? Is it cutting? So
Prickly Sauce says he's crying.
Is he?
Yeah. Sometimes I'll say to Chris, "Oh, just do Jimmy DiResta for me."
It's a blind thing.
He does that quite a bit.
Yeah, it's one of the things. Obviously, that the blind pick up on the ridiculous sometimes. But anyway, I love doing that, and yeah.
I'm just going to show you as well, just in case you didn't get any. We had some.
Oh, rub the noses in it. Why don't you?
No, I'm not doing that. Just patience.
All right. Okay.
So these are the Blind Woodturner pin badges. We've still got a few left.
What's a few?
I don't know.
3,
10, 15,
right,
20. We've still got workshop stickers. There's also pink macro, if you've wanted some pink macro. We've got a few of Relax, We're All Going to Make It. We've also got a few of I Really Can't See What the Problem Is.
I really can't.
No. Then you can turn your hand to anything, and that is the right way up. And if you turn it that way, it also says turn, but that is the way it goes up. So if you have got any of these, please put them on your board this way up.
And I'm guessing it's upside down.
Yeah.
Sort of.
I think this is the last keep on turning we've got. And there's a few of Can't See the Wood or the Trees. So if you didn't get any of these and you'd like something, just let me know. I'll put our email address, hello@theblindwoodturner.com. I think that's right. Yeah. So if you just email us with your address and what you'd like.
When they're gone though, folks.
Yeah. So I can get some out to you.
But you're yet to get round to sort of like finalising the new merchandise that's going to be on.
Oh yeah. I did start doing it last Thursday, but
Ran out of time.
We ran out of time. WordPress decided to do an update. And it messed up the look and feel of the website, so I had to do a certain amount of tinkering. So just trying to get that redone. I didn't get the time to put the stuff on, but I am looking at doing enamel mugs because they look really nice, and some tote bags. I might do some t-shirts, but I just need to relook at the size of the design on that. I want to get those right. They're not quite right at the minute. So yeah, hopefully sometime this week there'll be some other stuff. But yeah, let us know if you like anything. Blue Light Turner, creating shaving since 2016. I really need one of the problem ones and the Turn Anything, because like a div, I've put it the other way up.
You're not a div.
It's all right. It's just me being a bit pedantic, because it was just, that was sort of, it's designed to be funny, and the turn works both ways up. But
so really, it doesn't matter because the turn works both ways.
It does matter.
All right, well, send.
I'll send you another one. Just
send us your address.
I think I may have your address, but if you just drop me an email and just give me a nudge. David Duly says pink macro would be nice. We'll mail you. Okay, so other maker coins. Brian Cockrell.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Very talented. Another amazing maker. But like everybody that was at the show, great soul, great energy, great person.
Yeah. So this is one. I think this is aluminium.
All right, okay. Aluminum for those of you over the pond.
And then he did a special one. So this, on this side, it says the Blind Woodturner, and then if you flip it over, it says Maker Central, NEC, 11th to 12th of May 2019, and then at the bottom it says Mr. and Mrs. Fisher. So this one's in copper, so that's really lovely. I've also still got some maker coins that I did as well. If anybody wants some pink macro ones, I've got maybe 10 of those still left. Yeah, I think I saw a message, Scott, about the picture. I've just not got round to going through all the emails and everything yet properly. But yeah, I'll get that to you as well.
Yeah, today's been Nicola catching up on admin. You've been to the shop, loads of laundry.
Yeah.
Because obviously I went through quite a lot of t-shirts and trousers, which ultimately got covered in shavings and stuff. And I've been unloading the car and putting everything away today as well. So what?
Sparky 415, everything's adjustable. Hi, it was great meeting you both, and Bamba. Yes, it was great meeting you too. We've been talking about you for your fantastic leather pouch that you've got, the old British Telecom tool holder, and also your workshop stickers.
Mm-hmm.
So once this is finished, you'll be able to hear that as well.
You have been mentioned.
So thank you.
Yes.
Got one of the ducks as well, the duck maker coins. It's sort of enclosed in a plastic, around plastic case, so it wiggles about. Well, that's cool. I did a bit of an interview with the big round thing at the side that was going round.
You said that it gets powered by fireworks.
Yeah, it's powered by fireworks. £1,000 worth of fireworks powers it for 2 minutes. This was their maker coin, and the shapes are the guy's name who designed it. I think his first name was Lucas. So all these lines denote the letters in his name. So I quite like this one as well. I can't remember what their Instagram was, but I'll tag them in anyway on the in the description. This is from Leona. I hope you're still on and you're not in the life boats. So this is it's got Maker Central on there. It's got Maker Central on there. It's got a little wrench that's really cute on the front, and a Made with Love. And then on the back, it's got Leona's logo. So that's really nice. I love that little wrench. That's just amazingly cute. Feel that?
Oh, yeah, smart.
So let me just do this as well. Steve Twydell very kindly gave us a couple of t-shirts. So there's one for me, one for Chris. So thank you very much for those.
Yeah,
Steve.
thanks again for the t-shirt, Steve.
And this is Steve's. You can see it's mirrored. I won't be able to do that one.
Oh no, I can't.
Steve's Maker Coin and his banana thing on the back. I won't say it out loud, but it's got a fork in it.
You might as well say it. You just said it.
Fork.
Forking bananas.
And then this was somebody I spoke to at the Hilton, Tinkerneering, and we exchanged tokens, and I gave him some stickers. This is Maltese Cross, and then on the other side it's Borg 30. This is the guy we spoke to quite a bit from Malta.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah. Lewin Design. That's a nice one. And I also, last year again, a lot of people got these and I didn't manage to get one. I got a puck. You probably can't see that at all, but it's got my name on it. You might just about be able to see it there. It's got my name on it. And I think last but definitely not least, this is a Make It Soph Maker Coin. So
yeah, let's talk about Soph. Sophie Lewis, much loved and admired by many. What she's doing to get the kids making and inspired and energized is truly a wondrous thing. Got to look after the kids, really. You know, they're the future of everything. So Sophie was doing projects, and they were building structures, weren't they? That they, you know, had to have. I can't remember exactly, and I didn't get time to go and feel them. But you know, she had the kids building amazing things. Absolutely amazing. Lovely talking to Sophie. Always is. She's really well respected, isn't she?
Well, I saw her at one point. I think on Saturday she was doing the Great Make-Off, which was just opposite where we were. And I
could hear all the kids there. It was heaving with children getting involved.
And I'm not sure if she did a bit on Richard Morley's stand as well.
Right, okay.
Not sure, but I saw her a couple of times, and she's just an absolute natural at it. Yeah.
And like I say, you know, what's more important really
well, it's getting kids to, it's bridging that gap between the generally older demographic who are doing like the wood turning, for example, and there's a whole gap in the middle as well where people are not necessarily getting into that sort of,
you know, and the kids
thing.
Are, you know, put under pressure from such a young age in this country with, you know, exams and tests, and you know, you've got to do this, that, and the other to achieve and learn. And we talked about this. How really wrong it is to be forcing the kids at such a young age. So it's great, the kids are finding time to have fun and de-stress and make things. They are under such pressure from a young age.
I was talking to someone and I can't remember now who I was at. I think it was when we were at the Hilton. I was talking to someone and they were saying they were dyslexic and but they were good with their hands and good at making things, and it's looking at what the strength is rather than what they can't do. The other person I just wanted to mention, James, who made you your tool thing.
James, I did a demonstration at a woodcarvers club, sort of like on the way to Blackpool from here, and he'd promised me that he'd make me a shelf as a tool holder. So that was hand delivered in person by James on Saturday. So that's been I've yet to decide where I'm going to put it, but yeah, it'd be great. It's going to come in so handy for putting tools in, and obviously it's going to be they'll be close at hand, so I can have this probably near a lathe. So as I'm working on a project, they're held secure. I can feel them. They're accessible, which is a good way to put it. So thank you very, very much, James. And also, let's talk about Baz. Timber marbles.
Can I just say about James came with this friend of his, and I can't remember. I'm not sure if he's called Dave.
Oh yeah,
he was hilarious.
Yeah, he was a cool guy.
He was just so funny. He just opened his mouth, and it was just how he said things, and he had this really hilarious laugh.
Yeah.
But I said to him, I said, "Do you do stand-up comedy?" Because he was just an absolute natural. He was so funny.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, he's
funny.
got a company manufacturing and supplying incubators for
egg incubators.
Egg incubators. So wow, it's not often you hear that.
Yeah.
But yeah, from Lancashire, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, great. Yeah, I completely get what you mean, because I was talking to him and thinking, yeah, you're quite an infectious.
Oh, he was.
Quite an infectious
he was
guy.
Just.
You could imagine him doing after dinner speaking.
Yeah.
Or he's the best man to someone.
Yeah.
You'd be in hysterics.
Well, apparently he got married about 16 months ago.
Oh right. Okay.
And James said that his his speech at the wedding was just unbelievable.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, but he cracked me up.
Yeah.
Sophie also made a Jimmy DiResta pop doll.
Oh yeah, pop vinyl.
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, she said,
Jimmy posted it on his Instagram, and
cool.
Yeah, it looked really cool.
Cool.
Let's just have a look, see what everybody's talking about. People are going to send me addresses. Sparky415 said Damouse. Yeah, that was, it's one of those names, it just keeps eluding me. Lots of comments about Sophie. Leona's mirrors are fab. Did you get to the Milliput stand on Sunday? There was a wonderful table made by a young lad for his GCSEs. No, hardly saw anything at all. I would have liked to have gone to Milliput, because I'd quite liked
We did speak to Jim
Overton.
Yeah. A couple of times actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been good, but it's just so difficult. There's just so little time, really. So the where is it? Here it is. This catalogue, or whatever you call it, program for Maker Central. The first time I looked at that was this morning. So I didn't even have a chance to look at this either. So if there was anything that I wanted to see, I completely would have missed it. So
I was saying hi to Baz.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
And then you went off on one. So anyway, yeah, Baz Starkey, a good friend of ours, and his mate Jermaine came down from Chester. So it was great. to talk to Baz. Baz has been quite a long-standing subscriber and follower and attendee at some demos. Great lad, and Jermaine, his mate's a pretty cool guy
Baz
too.
had DiResta sprayed on his arm.
So Baz is a good all-round maker, isn't he?
Yeah, he makes rocking chairs.
Rocking horses, was it?
Rocking.
Oh no, Nicola's head has imploded now. At least he's not calling Bamba Banger tonight. Yeah, he makes rocking horses, not rocking chairs. Yeah.
I didn't sleep well last night.
No, you will tonight. Because I'm going to hit you with Prickly's rolling pin and give you a clunk on the head and knock you out for the count. I'm just getting a few notifications coming through there. Don't worry about it. So, yeah, anyway, Baz and Jermaine, yeah, love you guys. Great talking to you. Timber Marvels. Yeah, very good. Thanks for all the support. Cool.
Yeah. We went to Tormek as well. We did manage to speak to the guys on Tormek.
Yeah, Tormek. Yeah, was having a good chat with the guys at Tormek. Obviously wonderful machines. I used the Tormek jigs, and it's a game changer for I think any woodturner.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely for blindos like me that need a very dependable, easy to use jig. Because many people say, "Who does your tool sharpening?" Well, me. Yeah.
And we spoke to the Brimark guys.
Yeah, Clive. Yeah, from Brimark. Megan.
And Meg was on that stand as well, and she was sort of with the Axminster guys in the evening, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was in our hotel.
Oh, and she loved Bamba.
Oh yeah, big Bamba fan.
Well, actually, we need to talk about Bamba because I think I've seen quite a few posts today and people saying that Bamba was the star of the show, and
undeniable.
They absolutely loved Bamba, so he got a lot of attention, lots of cuddles, and lots of people coming over to speak to him, and
Bamba. Everyone's talking about
him. Yeah.
He's obviously sat up here with us. Bamba. Everyone's talking about you, my friend. My wonderful guide dog. You got your own fan club, you know. Yes, you have. Yeah.
And also, the guide dog people were there as well. They had a stand. Dave the Wood Barber's back again.
Oh, hi, Dave.
Prickly Sauce says Bamba is a star. Yeah, he is. I spotted the guide dog stand when I was going round on Saturday morning, just doing a little video. And I said, we've got a real life guide dog. So we went over, didn't we, and had a chat with them. And little Harry, has sponsored a guide dog called Monty, who's also a German Shepherd. So that was really nice.
Yeah, so just remember, guys, if you ever have or you're thinking about sponsoring a guide dog, you are changing someone's life, like me. Someone that's blind or severely visually impaired, that finds it difficult just to get out and about, and if they tried it, they could get worried or lost or even hurt. With a guide dog, you're pretty much in safe paws.
In safe paws.
Yeah. So a guide dog does change a life in more ways than I really know how to say. But you've seen me with Bamba, obviously, and when he's fully harnessed up and we're out and about on the streets, getting to a shop or the bus, and he's really, really working. He's an absolute genius, Bamba. So he's a wonderful family member too.
T+G Making says, will Bamba be doing his own podcast anytime soon?
Yeah, but it'll be a bit woof.
It would be. David Duly says you'll have to start a Bamba fan club. I think somebody's already started that. I think it's out there already.
Yeah.
He's definitely got a fan club, hasn't he? But you can have a slot on our podcast, can't you?
I think we definitely need to get some Bamba stickers made up, especially for the kids.
Yeah.
You know,
That'd be a good idea.
yeah, you know.
I know somebody who'd want one of those.
Yeah.
I think he's called Harry.
Yeah. But instead of, you know, something like Bamba loves you or something like that, you know, a nice sticker. A sticker that Bamba can hand out to his fans.
He could have a little thing round his neck and people can take a sticker.
Yeah. I don't think he like that. He doesn't like things around his neck.
Well, we'll sort something out.
Yeah, Bamba's harness was specially designed because he doesn't like things going around his head, really. So his harness was specially designed so it's clipped without going over his head because it freaks him out a bit. So, yeah.
So we've still got a couple of things to mention, but I just wondered if anybody wanted to share anything about the weekend and their Maker Central experience. T+G Making said pause for thought. David Duly says, why just the kids?
For everybody, a sticker for everybody from Bamba.
Yeah. Anyway, whilst you think of anything you might like to mention, who else did we speak to? We've done blind and visually impaired, haven't we? There were a few people wearing Keep On Turning t-shirts, which was very nice.
Yeah. Owen, Maggie.
Yeah.
So Owen Morris, who's works for a talking newspaper. So he's a cool guy, helping the blind and visually impaired get access to news. And also he's a woodturner and a maker, and D-Side Woodturning Club that we'll be going to shortly. Yeah, Owen Morris will be there. So
yeah. Tezatoon says Bamba saddlebags. Dave the Wood Barber says the weekend was the best time in my life apart from the birth of my son.
Wow.
Yeah. It's our top event, really, isn't it? It is just something completely out there. The Blue Light Turner creating shaving since 2016 says I've got to shoot. Better do some chores before go to bed. Take care, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you
Scott.
so very much.
Thanks for my pen, and we'll be in touch about the photograph and the stickers.
Yeah. Good night.
Tosh enjoyed learning how to use bowl gouges with Colwyn.
No.
That was good. T+G Making had to pop into Cardiff Axminster on the way home to get supplies.
Once you're hooked, aren't you?
Prickly Sauce says, I can't believe you guys have the energy to podcast after Maker Central. I'm so knackered and I only did one day. Yeah, but you really don't know what the state of my head is at the minute. I'm just about...
Yeah, she's beginning. Yeah, Nicola's beginning to get a Wookie Merds fuddled at the minute, aren't you?
I'm having to concentrate. Sparky415 says, me too. T+G Making says Colwyn's fault.
Yeah.
Chad
Mancrafting. Had a chance to speak to Chad and quite a few fist bumps and everything. So yeah, Chad and his wife actually was over, wasn't she? Was it Jodie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chad and Jodie over from the States, part of the huge American contingent. So cool talking to Chad. Thanks for my powder coated thermal mug. What are you laughing at again, Nicola?
Prickly Sauce is saying you're babbling, Nicola.
She is babbling.
I'm glad you noticed.
You
noticed. I'm just looking because there was somebody else that I spoke to, and he was called, is it Andy Berkey? Andy Berkey, that's it.
Yeah, he was on Maker's International podcast
with you. I had a chat with him and we were talking about photography, and we were talking with someone else, but I'd have to look up her name. She's also a photographer. We were talking about Instagram, and iPhone photography and that sort of thing. And that was a really good conversation.
Mm.
For me, that was a conversation that I would have loved to have had a bit more time to delve into. But Andy said about just tagging him in posts, and hopefully we can carry on the conversation online.
Mm.
So that would be great. Dave the Wood Barber says Andy is off his nut, but what a fantastic guy. yeah, I really enjoyed talking to him.
Yeah.
He was just on my wavelength about photography and the sort of thing that he's interested in. So yeah, somebody I'll definitely be
in touch with.
Yeah, will be. Yeah. So I think we've done that. We spoke to Whispers of Wood.
Yes, and an Aussie Texan. Yeah, makes some beautiful pizza knives and cheese knives out of wood. I had a feel of a couple of his amazing creations, and he sort of like he does beautiful laminated handles and really, really clever stuff. And I mean, his pizza cutting knife was like 13 inches long, and really clever. So it was great talking to Whispers of Wood. Who else was I going to mention then? Oh no, it is getting very, very hard
you
to
spoke
think
to
straight.
The guy on Trend.
Yes, Max from Trend. Lovely guy. He's only been working for Trend for a short while. Huge horror film fan. So we're talking about our favourite movies, and a lot of my favourite movies are his favourite movies, especially the Rob Zombie, Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses, and Rob Zombie's reboots of the Halloween franchise, things like that. So yeah, Max, a great guy, and Max gave me a couple of Trend Diamond credit cards. So that's thank you so very much. So that's cool. And actually, while I think on about being gifted stuff, and I know we've done sort of like maker coins and stickers and this rolling pin here. Axminster Craig gave me I think it's a Crown Tools.
Mm-hmm.
I think they brought out a new carbide. Well, the one he gave me was a square carbide wood turning tool. So I am going to be doing a live stream tomorrow night.
Oh, right, okay.
Because we've not done one for a couple of weeks. So a live stream tomorrow night, and I will be giving this square carbide cutter a test and a review, because Craig said he'd appreciate that if I could give it a test drive and do a video. So I'll keep my promise to Craig and the Axminster boys. It's the least I can do. They gave me a free tool to try out. So yeah, that's the live stream tomorrow, trying a new tool. So you'll be able to see that tomorrow, and hopefully it performs well. But it'll be live, so you'll find out.
So let me see. The other sad thing that I never like, I was like, because as we talked about last week, closing the loop, we never managed to say goodbye to most people. So we didn't really manage to say goodbye to Yorkshire Grit.
Goodbye.
Clint, Joe, and Mike Walt, who they were on the Yorkshire Grit stand.
Well, we said goodbye to Mike because
we said goodbye to Mike. We didn't really say goodbye to the others.
Glenn and Joe.
Martin Saban-Smith, Brian Cockrell, I kind of said goodbye to. Didn't really say goodbye to Mark Lewin and his wife. Said goodbye to Taylor's Mirfield, more or less.
Yeah.
Phil Irons as well. It's definitely see you again. But Phil Irons as well. We had a few chats with Phil, didn't we? Because he was at the stand next to us. Yeah,
so a couple of interesting chats there by Phil Irons. I don't want to talk too much about it, but Phil Irons, whether you know or you don't know, Phil Irons is the new president for the Association of Woodturners of Great Britain, and was having a good chat. So there could be some news coming in the future regarding me and the AWGB.
Yeah.
But I'll keep stum until
Yeah.
we've spoken to Phil further about that. So yeah, pretty cool news though.
Yeah. So I think really the only thing to say is to thank everybody we spoke to in the Hilton.
Yeah.
We spoke to lots of different people. Thank you to everybody who came and watched Chris's demos, or said hello, or just chatted to us. Or
I was talking to Tiny Turner as I was packing up. So that was cool. She's got a demo on Wednesday, I think.
Yeah.
I forget where she said now because I was trying to pack up. But yeah, check out her.
And all the
social
subscribers
media
as well that came and said hello. And
absolutely fucking awesome. So to everyone that was there, we love you all. We've had the most amazing weekend hanging out with everybody. It's been busy. It's been fun. It's been inspiring. It's just every superlative I can think of. It's there, and our extended families, which are growing in number. We're forever thankful. So yeah, we count you all as brothers and sisters and family. So yeah, if we didn't get a chance to say goodbye to you in person, we're very sorry. You know that you are very dear to us, and it was
I just miss the hugs. You see,
I
like hugging people.
I like hugging people. So it's really, really, really sad that we didn't get to say goodbye to everybody. But it's like exhibitors, can you pack up? Your power's being turned off in half an hour. It was like the chuffing,
demo.